Okay, can you tell me what you think diabetes is?
A disease.
What kind of disease?
I think it's a disease that has to do with the way that your body processes and breaks down like sugar and maybe like lack of insulin in your body.
So what does it do to you? Do you know?
I think it has a lot of side effects. Like it can cause people to get really sick. I think it can cause people to sometimes, I think if it gets too bad, to damage some of their limbs, and to the point maybe if it gets really bad where they may have to get them amputated because it's not getting proper circulation.
And what do you think causes diabetes?
I think sometimes it's genetic, runs in your family like any other disease, and then I think that it can also be caused by your health, your eating habits. I think some people are more prone to developing it than others.
Okay, and how do you think diabetes is treated?
From what I remember, if it gets too bad, I think you may have to get insulin supplement. Like you may have to take daily shots. Some people don't have to go that far; they just have to watch their diet. But I think more severe cases that people need to take shots daily, maybe multiple times a day. Watch their food intake, sugar intake.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, diabetes is where your body doesn't process sugar correctly. And it's treated by insulin and pills and pumps and blood sugar machines. And for fat people, diet and exercise.
What is diabetes to me? I believe it is a imbalance of sugar levels in the body created by poor diet, lack of exercise. There's different levels of diabetes. Some can be treated with proper diet and exercise. Some require insulin to take care of it. I do know that people that have worse cases have test their blood every day with a meter to see the levels, and sometimes they require. I've heard of people where they need to quick take a candy bar because their blood levels are too low or something like that. Other than that, I really don't know a whole lot more.
Diabetes. I believe diabetes is a condition where a person's body cannot regulate its blood sugar levels and needs to be given insulin to help in regulating those levels, to prevent further health issues.
Things I know about diabetes. I know that diabetes has to do with your pancreas not regulating your insulin levels as you should, or as it should. And so people that are diabetic have to check their blood sugar regularly after they eat and have to inject themselves with insulin based on what their blood sugar is, and that will rebalance their blood sugar levels. I know that there's like some new technology now that actually is inserted through your belly button, I believe, and it's like a pack that you wear that will actually regulate your insulin levels for you constantly every time you eat, so you don't have to get a blood sample and use those kind of manual shots. I know that type 1 diabetes is something that some individuals are genetically predisposed to develop, and I know that type 2 diabetes is something that happens as a result of lifestyle choices. It's connected to diet. I don't understand actually how diet causes how diet causes people to develop type 2 diabetes, but I know that it's something that people that are obese develop as a result of their lifestyles. And I think those are the things that I know about diabetes.
What I know about diabetes is not a whole lot. I know that there are 2 types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is the one that you have as a child. I don't know if you're born with it or not. I don't remember that now. And type 2 is adult onset, that is a result of diet and lifestyle. I don't know exactly what causes it, honestly. I know that you have to take insulin when you're diabetic. and check your blood sugar levels. I also know that people who are overweight are prone to type 2 diabetes.
So diabetes is a disease of your pancreas, which is part of the endocrine system. It's in charge of producing insulin that our body needs to allow blood glucose to enter our cells. In patients with type 1 diabetes, they are no longer producing any insulin, so they are dependent on taking insulin such as Lantus or Humalog, Novolog. Insulin acts as a key that opens the door to allow glucose into cells. Patients with type 2 diabetes, their pancreas can still be making insulin, but it's not enough to sustain the body and bring those blood glucose numbers down. Therefore, they have to be on oral diabetics most of the time.